Hey everybody, my name is Amie. I'm a student here at the University of Texas at Austin, and my graduation date has recently changed because I'm also the vice president elect for student government. So this is pretty exciting, and I'm excited I get to share what I've learned about human capital and just networking because I found those to be the most important things here on campus when I thought I wasn't good enough for this subject or that subject. It turned out it makes a difference who I know, and not only who I know, but who knows me was really comforting. My campaign team is who I'm referencing when I said we got an overwhelming majority is what the paper had said of votes. And I think that goes to show even the extent to which my network influenced even who was able to then vote for me. And it truly, truly makes a difference because people who are willing to go to bat for you will say something when it comes time to. And a good example is so this past January, I competed at the National Diversity Case Competition. And I had a really great interaction with this one man who was a manager over his division. And my summer situation was complicated because I'm studying abroad in Ghana and I'm doing a summer session, so it makes me late. And I was like, well, but I'm still trying to recruit for an internship because, I want a full time job after I graduate. And we just had such a good experience together, whether it was that one session that we had and me being able to follow up. So, following up with those people that you believe to be your connections is very important. He was able to say, hey, team, I want this person to do an internship in Austin. And although the typical internship is 12 weeks, I think it would be worth having this woman do 7 weeks with our company. So that felt very nice. And not only did he go to the extent of saying she should do 7 weeks, but when the company changed their success initiative, so the score that I got initially passed, and they were like, well, you basically got this internship. And then they changed it to where it was just 2 points away from my score. He was like, I've talked to everybody that I know to see that we still hire you because I'm like, this person, we want them here. And that felt very good. I ended up not accepting the offer since I'll begin my tenure April 2nd. But for the most part, to know that someone, and this is someone who's very different from me, this is a white man from Kentucky, will go to bat for me just because we had a good experience together and now he knows my name. Just taught me that importance of, updating my LinkedIn, sending out thank you cards that are handwritten, keeping that connection to where I always say every class I take, I want to leave with my professor wanting to write me a recommendation letter. I also want to make the best grades I can make for different reasons. I might not be like the best at that subject or able to make the grades that I want to make, but I definitely want to leave a good impression. Impression is so important. Maya Angelou says something around people, they can forget what you say, but they won't forget how you made them feel. So presence is just extra important. And I think capitalizing, if it's ever a good thing, it's capitalizing on the people that you know, that human capital that can uplift you and encourage you and to connect you with opportunities. And it's really awesome now being even more connected to this vast student body. 40,000 people. A friend of mine who was previously student body president, he was telling me it's like being in charge of like a small city here in Texas. Like that's a lot of people. And so I'm like, what can I do to be able to benefit from these people and to best utilize this new network that I'm getting? And it comes down to preparedness, which is like nobody's favorite thing. But if I did learn anything this semester, is failure to plan is a plan to fail. So one more time, failure to plan is a plan to fail. And of course, you do learn things from failure, but the more you can do to prepare yourself best for the things that you're about to go through, as it relates to your professional and academic career and the ways you can set yourself up socially, the better you'll be. So me personally right now, it's like I'm setting timers and reminders for Okay, so we're going to say thank you to these few people for this position that you're in now. Well, not few, it's actually a lot of people because at this point, I know a lot of people. And the best part is when people reaffirm that. Like my doctor had walked me to class. The office is pretty nearby. And seeing all the people that say hey to me and across every race, across every group, it felt nice. And it was just like, Amie, you know a lot of people. And I said, you know what? I do, and not even for like popularity or for likes on social media or different things like that, but just to say, hey, I am engaging this space that I'm in, and in doing so, this is going to benefit the things that I try to do after this. So I really love that idea. I really do love people. Texas McCombs, the business school that I'm at, they had put a post of me for something that I had did, something else that I had did regarding a more philanthropic endeavor, and they said human-centered. Alexa, turn off alarm. That's my 5-minute timer, but human-centered, future-focused is just what I'm trying to get at, and what I think is the best part about networking and being both ready, as ready as possible, and then willing to pursue what you have to do.